Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today I'm bringing you something new. That's right, I am bringing you a brand new program where you can earn crypto absolutely free. So keep watching.
Hey, it's me, Jessie. Do you like my pretty hairband? If you do, leave a post. I can't wait to see what RJ has in store for us today, as it's something new. Welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting RJ's channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments, and lots of other crypto-related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you're alerted to all of his new content as it comes online. Thanks for watching.
Hey Jessie, thanks for the intro. I'm not quite sure where she was, but it looked really cozy with that fire in the background. Okay, so this is the new program, Chain of Legends. Many of you might have heard of it. Some of you may not have. So basically what it is a RPG style of game. But like other programs that we've used, you don't have to actually use the RPG side of it. Now you can build up, you can get troops, you can build your barracks, you can go on adventures, all these stuff. And by doing that, you will earn more. But at the end of the day, it does cost more. So therefore, if you're going to play for free, it will take you longer to sort of build up to that point. But on the other side, you can just mine. If you just want to mine, you can just mine. Anyway, let's get in there and see what it's all about. Okay, so you will need to hook up a MetaMask wallet. You can actually sign in, as it showed here. You can sign in with Google, but obviously if you want to withdraw your coins, you have to have a MetaMask wallet anyway. So we'll log in, and then obviously you have to accept the sign in. Just make sure at the top here it does show that it's play.chainoflegends.com, and then we can just click sign in. Okay, so like I say, there are two ways of playing this, and there's multiple ways or multiple things you can do, like I say, to earn more coins and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, basically when you first get into the game, your stone mine and iron mine will not be activated. You can see that I've not activated my barracks because for me, I'm pretty much just focused on the mining. Later on, I might build a barracks, get troops, and then start looking at the adventure side of it. But right now, I'm just sort of focused on the mining and building up my clegg. So basically, when you first come in here, like I say, your stone mine and iron mine won't be activated. And I will state right now that I did invest some money into this. Not a lot, it was like $7. But because Clegg as a coin is actually quite low at the moment, you can get a lot. You can gain a lot for a small amount. So basically with my $7, I can't remember how much I actually got, but basically it allowed me to get the stone mine, the iron mine, and basically I upgraded my Clegg mine from 0, because when you start you will be at 0, and you can see I upgraded that to level 2. My stone mine and my iron mine are at level 1. Now before we get into this any further, I just want to sort of go through a few things with you so you can sort of have a bit of trust in the program, as it were. So if we come out of full screen, so this is the price. So you can see that it has fluctuated over time, but it has gone up, and then on it obviously it's gone back down. So a month ago we were right down here. Obviously it has gone up. But the nice thing about that, you might think, oh, well, you know, looks a bit. But the nice thing about that is because the fact that it goes up and down so much, I would say it's being traded. which means that it's established itself on the exchanges, and that is why it's fluctuating so much, because it is being traded. The worst thing you ever want to see is a coin just going absolutely straight up, because that's not how it actually works, and that's not really. So if you see that, if you just see that it's just going up and up and up and up, I would say there's something dodgy going on in the background. But the fact it's going up and down, I would say that is just general trading. That is, so for me, that is a good sign. Now, if we go over to the Whois, I looked up the domain name. We'll scroll down here, so that it was registered on the 22nd or the 1st of the 1st, 2022. But it was updated on the 30th of December last year, right? So obviously they had it for a year. It was then basically updated a year later, pretty much. And now it's got 2 years to go before that will expire. So that really gives some sort of feeling that they are looking at a longevity. They are looking to sort of keep this program running and, and building. And since I've been in the program, it has changed quite considerably. There has been updates and other things that have been altered with the program. The startup, the lead into the program is different. They have altered some things. So like I say, they are sort of, doing upgrades and pushing things forward, which is what we want in the program. That's what we always look for, that the developers are not just sitting there on their backsides, reaping the rewards and not doing anything with the program. So it's great to see that they are still continually to improve the program. These challenges as well here, where it says this growth challenge at the top, these challenges are a new thing as well. So, like I say, you'll come in and you'll have your Clegg mine. Your Clegg mine will be at 0. The first thing you want to do is you want to go into the marketplace, and you will see this here for free. At the moment, it's showing as sold out. They do add, so it says here, in 14 minutes and 20 seconds time, there will be more of these free lands. So you can just come in here, you can click buy for free, or it says free or something like that. You click on that, and then instantly you'll go back home and you'll see your Clegg mine will start mining. Now, something I've learnt when playing this game is don't wait for your bar to fill up. Basically what I'll do, I'll come in the morning, and it'll probably be about halfway to 3/4 full. I'll collect it. And then in the evening, I'll do the same thing. Because then what that means is you're not missing out on any hours of mining. So, because obviously if you say that in the evening that will be full. Let's say, at 8 o'clock that's going to be full. But then something happens. You get sidetracked. You're watching TV. You completely forget about it until you go to bed at 11 o'clock. So that's 3 hours of mining you've lost. So that's what I say. I would advise you collect in the morning, and then you just collect again in the evening. Whether it's full or not, you just keep it going, and that means you're always mining and you're always going to be collecting. So that's one of my first big tips, so you never miss out on any sort of coins that you should be earning. So the other thing is that basically, obviously, if you decide to invest in this, first, let me say is, and it's the warning I always give to on every program, is that, as we know, programs do come and programs do go. Now, obviously, we've just seen that they have re-registered their domain name for another 2 years, so we should be cool. But nothing is guaranteed. Anything can change at any time. So if you are going to invest in the program, make sure you are only investing money that you can afford to lose, i.e. spare cash. You know, and if possible, just use coins that you've earned from other free faucets. So Clegg token, which is what we earn, is actually on the BSC, so that's the Binance Smart Chain network, and that can be accessed easily through MetaMask. So if we come out of full screen once again, what basically I would advise you to do, and this is what I did. Obviously, you can go anywhere and buy your Clegg. The simplest way to do it, though, is click on your MetaMask wallet. Make sure you're in your BSC network wallet area. Then you can just go to swap. And then what you can do is, so we know that we have 19 million. So we go 0.19. So we know we've got that. Then we select the token. So we can type in Clegg. So we can select that. And I can't remember what I did. There we go. So I thought I had to do something else. So there you go. So for obviously 19 million, which, you know, is $55. I'm not going to invest that amount. But if you did, you would get 12,548 Clegg, which obviously could set you up nicely with in your account. But remember, before you're making any profit, you know, you have got to get that 12,548 back. So, you know, you can be looking at your account and go, oh, yeah, you know, I've got my Clegg mine up to level 5, my stones at level 5, my iron mines at level 5, you know, all that kind of stuff. But you still, until you've withdrawn, let's say $55, you've not made any profit whatsoever. So like I say, until you get if you invest, whatever you invest, until you actually get that back out of the program into an external wallet, you have made no profit. Yeah. So just bear that in mind. Always keep that in mind, that and like I say, until you get your investment back, you are not making any profit. I know I've said that like 3 times, but that is so important. So important that you guys need to know that. Okay, so one of the things that the way this works is it works in cycles. When I came on board, I think it was cycle 22. Cycle 22. I'm fairly certain it was cycle 22 I came in on. You can now, it might have been 21, but you can now see we're at cycle 25. Now, so if we go in here, right, so as you can see here, this is a good example actually. So these are my lands, right? You can see that when I purchased this, it was going to give me a profit of 905 Clegg, right? It cost me, I think it was about 600 Clegg. So that means, let's say I'm going to make a profit of 300 Clegg on this, and then obviously we make the stone, we earn the stone and the iron as well. But if we go into the market and go to rare, because that's what I've got, and then we look at a level 24 land, you're only going to earn 861 from that, and that's actually about the same price as what I earned. I paid for mine and I earned 906. So that's what I'm saying. Every time you hit a cycle, the amount of coins earned from that land decreases. So if we scroll down further, so there's no level. Oh yeah, there you go. There's a level 25. So you've got 906 at level 23, 861 at cycle 24, so and then 818 at cycle 25. So you can see that it drops. But the thing with that is, because of that, essentially it starts making the coin worth more because of that sort of rarity value starts kicking in, because you're getting less and less. But it also means that what you can do is you can purchase, let's say I purchased this if I could get a really good price on a level 23 cycle, then hang on to that. Yeah, then hang on to that. What I can do is, if we scroll down, if we can we find another level 23 or an earlier one? So here you go, cycle 1. So this is the very first cycle. So that would have given you 2,800, but right now these are going for 2,240 Clegg because you can't get them, because we're at cycle 25. So what you can do, like I say, if you get in a position of having a bit of extra cash, you can buy some land, hang on to that, and then sell it at a later date for more money than what you paid for it, because it's an earlier cycle. So it works really well, but also as well, because essentially, like I say, you're earning less coins every time. That means the rarity value of that coin, it sort of starts going up within the game. And then obviously that will probably translate later over to the exchanges as well, because like I say, because less and less coins are being earned. Now you can see here that basically you can buy and sell stone in here, you can buy and sell iron, you can buy troops, you can buy items for your troops. So you got armor, all that kind of stuff there. And then you've got your troops here. You can select the troops that you want to look at by level. So let's say we want level 2. Here's a level 2 troop. This soldiers and that. This is what they're going to give you. You've got weapons, all this kind of stuff, if you want to get involved in that side of things. But like I say, you don't have to. So obviously the first thing you need to do is sign up for a free account, come in, go into the market, claim your free land, get yourself mining, and then, like I say, collect that at, twice a day or whatever, to make sure that you're mining as often as possible. And then what you'll find is, you'll see here on the right hand side, that is basically your resources. So 905 Clegg, 905 stone, 905 iron. And then as you mine, this is what I've earned. So I've earned so far 691, 708, 709. When all three of those reach 905.89, that land will disappear. But I've got another one that I bought, and then you can see this actually, for some weird reason, got mined slightly, and then it reverted back to the first one. So, but I could sell that if I wanted to now. I could sell it, but obviously it's not 100%, so I wouldn't get a great amount for it. I could probably get maybe 500 for it or something like that. But anyway, this will then mine. Once this disappears, this will then mine. Also as well, that's the other reason to keep collecting your coins, because if your mining stops and you have spare lands in here, it can then switch to the other land, which is what I think happened, and then start using up those resources. So like I say, just make sure that you are collecting those coins every day. You can see I've got a free desert in here as well. And yeah, so obviously, like I say, you've got to bear that in mind with the resources going down. And also as well, in the marketplace, like I say, if you can grab yourself a couple of or however many you want at the earlier cycles, then you're going to benefit from that, because once I've gone through this and this, we might well be at cycle 27. By the time I've gone through both of those, we could be at cycle 27. We could still be at cycle 26, but I'm earning at a level of cycle 23. So that means I'm earning more than those people at the higher levels. And then obviously we can flick over to the free desert. We can then flick over to the free desert if we don't have any lands available. But now, something that I found really good and really useful is that when you want to upgrade and repair your mines or your stone mine or whatever, it does cost you Clegg, but there's a way to do it that it costs you the minimum amount of Clegg possible. So let's look at this one, because this one I, for some weird reason, didn't fully upgrade. I don't think I did it properly. But if we, or should I say not upgrade, repair. So, but you click upgrade, and then you click here. Don't click this one. This is when you want to actually do it. But this is upgrade and this is repair. So if we click to repair, you're going to see this. Now, you can see here with the Clegg, 15.56. If I just want to pay purely in Clegg. And this is now the other reason why I haven't really gone into the adventures or I've or built my barracks or anything like that, purely because of what I'm going to show you. Now, like I say, you're looking at 15.56 to upgrade that to 100%. Now, if we bring this down, let's bring that down to 87, let's say. And then let's have a look at our stone. In fact, let's just grab that. So that's an extra 7. And then we'll grab that. That's another extra 7 in there. Then what we do is then go here, like what I've just showed you. And then click repair. And then we'll drop this down to 80, 87 like we were. Now we've got 72 stone and 61 iron. If we drag this up here, so that's 87. What is it? 72. 71, let's say. And then that's 61. You'll see that we've gone from 87, we're now up to 95. So I've got 10 more on that. 61, bang on. So 96. And we're now, all we've got to do is move our Clegg up just under 4%. So we take that up to 98, 99, 100. There you go. So instead of costing 15.56 Clegg, it's only going to cost us 11. So that means that we've just saved 4.56 Clegg. And we can click repair. Yeah. And then that's back up to 100% or 98.64 for some weird reason. But anyway, that's what I've been doing, and that's why it might be because it has to be a round number or something, because we're still left with 8 there and 6 there, so it might have something to do with being, exactly like 10 or something like that. You've got to be in factors of 10 or factors of 5, I'm not sure. But anyway, we're at 98.64. We've saved that Clegg, and that means that basically everything is pretty much up to 100% health. And and that's what I've been doing. I've basically been sort of saving my Clegg and just spending my stone and my iron really when it comes to sort of keeping everything up and running. So I'm earning and profiting as much Clegg as possible. And then like I say, I'm using my other resources to really sort of build those the mines back up. Now, obviously, if you want to earn yourself a few extra coins, what you can do is you can come in here, so you can complete the profile. I think basically the only thing I'm missing on that is to add my email address. You can complete the tour, and I think I've nearly done that. You can enable your notifications, and you're going to get 10, 20, so that's going to earn you 40 Clegg there. And then obviously you can upgrade as you go through. You'll upgrade for basically doing various other things in that list. Now the adventure, now this is something obviously if you want to get into, you don't have to. You can go for a dungeon, you can go for the treasure island. Let's go to treasure island. Now you would basically select an area. And then obviously this is where you have to have troops. Now obviously I can't really go any further. I don't think we can try clicking on something. Choose one solo, create a raid. So we'll go solo. Yeah, and then basically this is where you would add your troops. So you sort of end up almost a bit like one of those mobile games where you sort of battle each other on a board such as this. You place your troops, you have then your enemies, and then obviously they will fight. And I don't think anything's going to happen. Yeah, you don't have a barrack, so but that's pretty much what you can do if you want to get into that. You, like I say, you would build your barracks, then you'd get yourself some troops. You can then add armaments and weapons if you want. You can then go into the adventure and basically start playing that way. And then from there, you can earn more clegg. You can earn various different items and stuff like that. So, you know, once you've built your account up to a certain point, getting into the adventure might well be worthwhile. And obviously as well, the more stuff you get, you will basically be able to earn from the challenges. Now, obviously, if you buy certain items, you can then basically claim other stuff from the challenges. Obviously, I've never taken part in any of these, but again, it's just another aspect of the game that you can do. Now, if you want to know more details on a lot of this stuff, what you can do is if you go into the how to play. Now, the actual how to play video is a bit outdated. The site does not look quite as it is, but the basic idea is there. And then you've got obviously buying tokens. Obviously, I showed you how you can swap, but you can go to I think is that Pancake Swap they're using? I'm not quite sure. It might well be. But then obviously you can shows you how to create a wallet, referral programs if you want to promote the program. Then you've got barracks, dungeons and adventures, treasure island, and then you've got the tokenomics. So you can just sit and watch those. So that's going to give you a bit more information as well. But basically what I've told you is pretty much all you need to know to really get up and running and start playing the game. And like I say, the big thing is you can come in, you can get yourself a free account, you can go straight into the market, pick up that free desert land, and you will be mining straight away. And then obviously, like I say, make sure you're collecting your coins regularly, build up your clegg, and then obviously once you start building more and more, you can then get yourself your stone mine, your iron mine. If you want to go for the barracks, you can upgrade your your various mines to different levels, so you're actually earning more. Because what that will do is basically, if I upgraded this to level 3, that will increase the capacity, which then what that does is it uses up your resources faster, which means you can use up those lands faster, which means that you can then buy new lands quicker. You'll earn your clegg faster, and it also means that if you get to the point where you're using your resources up fast enough and you're using your lands up fast enough, you could maybe get be able to buy another. Say you start off at the beginning of level 25, you've used all your resources up, your land's disappeared, and then you're still in level 25, and you can buy another land in the same cycle. So obviously the faster you use the resources up, the less chance you're going to fall foul to the cycle issue, or not issue, but the cycle change. But like I say, if you can just go into the marketplace anyway, and if you're lucky, there are going to be some of the earlier cycled lands on there. I've picked up rare, but you know, I used this desert, the free desert, for quite a while until before I invested. And like I say, I only invested like $7. But you know, if you come into the common, that's only going to cost you like 26 clegg, but it's going to be a lot better than the free desert land. Uncommon, again, it's only 100. I mean, obviously, once you get into rare, you get into a few hundred, and then legendary, you're getting into the thousands. I think a legendary land is look, 3,100. But that's gonna give you, so 3,194. So say 3,200. You're gonna earn around about 800 or just under 800 from that land. I mean, if you, and then you've got, look here, you've got like, again, cycle 1 lands in that people have really hung on to, and then now they're set. I mean, I'm sure they were, I mean, what's that? 13,500. That's 3,000. Yeah. So I will guarantee that at cycle 1, that when that person bought that, it was not that price. So they probably made a really nice chunk of change. You also can now, if we go in here, click on NFT box. Now you can buy these NFT boxes as well. So if we click here, I don't really know if these are worth it unless you want to just sell the lands on the marketplace. But the thing is like, I mean, so it's going to cost you, let's say this one is going to cost you 20 million, right? So what's in my account, in my wallet, is 19 million. We saw that came to $55. So let's say we click on this. It's going to give you 45 lands, and you've got a 94% chance of a common land, 5% chance of uncommon land, and then 1% chance of a rare land, and then you're not going to get any legendary. So I would say you're most likely going to get maybe, let's say, possibly 30 to 40 common lands, and then maybe a few uncommon. Possibly, I mean, you're at a 1% chance you're really borderline whether you're even going to get a rare land. But then what you got to look at is, okay, that's just cost me, okay, so it shows here $58, right? So you got to think to yourself, right, well, what can I sell those lands for? And does it actually work out to be worth it? I can't really say one way or the other whether it is. But personally, I would probably not do that. But like I say, it is an option if it's something that, again, you just think, you sit down, work it out on a sheet of paper, and you just think, yeah, if I do this and I sell them all at whatever, because they're probably going to be early lands as well. I'm not sure what they would be if I don't think they'd be cycle 25. They'd probably be much earlier. I mean, it could even be worth getting and hanging on to. I don't know. You might make more back than what you're, if you just mine them, you might make more back than what you actually spent out. But again, it's just another option. I'm just trying to show you things on here that are available. Obviously, you've got withdraw. I haven't withdrawn anything yet. And then obviously you can deposit by simply clicking the plus sign here. You pretty much, I think, everything that you need to know about this program to get started. Like I say, I've been using this now for a few months. You can see that I've got nearly 800 clegg in my bank. I've got 2 lands mining for me. Each of those lands is going to, I think, give me about 400 clegg, maybe 300 clegg. So that's going to be another 600 in there, which I can then go on and buy more lands with and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not difficult. And like I say, if you do get stuck, just click on that recycle area and go and watch the tutorial videos. Anyway, so I am going to leave that there. I hope you found that fun, helpful and informative. And if you can, please smash that like button. It really does support my channel, which then helps me make more content to help you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.